name is Catherine Bell, and today I will be showing you how to make boxed pleats. For box pleats, you'll need 4 measurements: your waist circumference, the width size of your pleat, that's also called your pleat depth, your number of pleats that you want in your skirt, and also the length of your skirt, however long you want to make it. Now I've already written down these measurements, but I'll explain them to you. My waist was 27 and a half, and this is also the equation that we're going to use to determine how much fabric that we need. My waist was 27 and a half, and I want 2-inch pleats. I would also like 12 pleats in my skirt. So with these numbers, you're going to take your pleat width and multiply it by how many pleats you want, which is 24. And then you're going to take your waist measurement and add it to the pleat number that you got here. So the total amount of fabric that I need is 51.5 inches. Now you'll take that number and divide 36 into it, which there's 36 inches in a yard, and so mine will be about a yard and a little bit over a half, but that's how you determine how much fabric you'll need. So I'm going to just flip this over. I'm using my paper to represent the fabric, and I'll show you how to mark your pleats. The first thing you want to do is from the edge of your paper, mark your seam allowance first. Mine is going to be 1/2 inch. And then this will be your starting point. Whatever your pleat depth is, you're going to just take that, and mine was 2 inches. You're going to take that measurement and make a mark. So every 2 inches, I'm making a mark. 2, at 4, at 6, every 2 inches. Here, here, and here. And since I'm just using this paper to represent my fabric, I'm not going to go to all the way to 51.5 inches, but just know that's what you would do with your actual pattern. So, again, I'm using my paper to represent my pattern. You're going to use the second mark that you had, since this first one is for seam allowance. Skip to that second mark and fold it, make a crease. Now if you want your pleat to go all the way down to your hem, then make these same marks at your hem. And that way you can fold it all the way. But I want my pleats to kind of stop halfway and then let the skirt flow out. So, again, you're taking that second mark, bringing it to that third mark. And then you're going to skip to the next mark and bring it back the other way. As you can see, we're starting to create a box. And then again, take this next mark, bring it to the next mark. It'll be a little bit better with fabric, but just so that you can see what your pattern would look like. Now these marks together, and then you'll take this next mark and bring it back the other way. So you're kind of doing a little pattern. You're skipping one, you're taking one forward and then taking one back, taking one forward, taking one back. And you'll keep doing that until you get all the way to the end of your skirt. At the end, when you have all of your fabric looking like this, your measurement should equal the waist, your waist circumference. So once you have that done, you will take your side seams. You can insert your zippers, pockets, whatever you're going to do with your side seams, and put on your waistband, and you have a box pleat skirt. So here I have my box pleated skirt completed, and as you can see, I think for this one I used about 2.5 inches, but we have all of our fold lines just like we did with our paper, and my pleats I only pressed them down to like about halfway. And then if you can see, the rest of the skirt just kind of flows out. I put my side zipper in, and I also have about a 2.5-inch waistband. But it's that simple. You hem your skirt and do whatever else you want to do to it, just to like add a little extra character, make it a little more chic. But then you have your box pleated skirt.